Something to believe in. Every day I get up and I go to myself, self, what are we going to do today? Unfortunately, your self, your inner self, little guy on your shoulder, either shoulder, it depends on which way you want to believe. I don't know. Never really answers. So I just go, you know what? We just gotta have something to believe in. We need to believe. I'm referring to myself as we, which sounds as crazy as what I'm trying to explain, is something to believe in, that I believe I'm going to try to do good. I'm going to do some sales. I'm going to do something great. I'm going to buy some stuff. I'm going to sell some stuff. I'm going to make it through the day. Mostly, I'm going to make it through the day. That's really always my goal, is just make it through the day. So trying to do the right thing, and then everybody's version of the right thing is so much different. I get emails, and I'll get a question about somebody wants to return something, and it's a $50 something, and they want to return it because they didn't like it. You don't want to take the return back, and I, as much as I want to respond to every one of those emails, I think, goodness, if you bought something and you simply didn't like it, you want to return it, how would you feel if whoever you bought it from wouldn't take it back? There's no other answer. That's it. We're going to do the right thing. That's the whole point. Trying to do the right thing. Again, it depends on your version of right and wrong, or gray. But in the world of buying and selling, the world of relationships, business relationships, and there was something I did wrong in a business relationship and a friendship. And when you make the wrong choice, it's tough, and it never works out well. Never works out to your advantage. Maybe at the time that you make that wrong choice, it's working out for you. Typically in the long run, it doesn't work out for you. Usually it creates, additional undue emotional stress. So we're just talking about believe in the right thing, do the right thing. And if you're having a problem being able to tell what's right and wrong, what would you do if it was you? I had somebody argue with me and go one time, well, when I buy something and I don't like it, I wouldn't return it. I'm like, oh, come on. Who are you trying to convince? Me or you? You're trying to convince yourself. You want to be justified that you buy something and you're not going to return it. You're going to keep it no matter if you don't like it, because you don't want someone to do that to you. Really? It's thoughts, people like that, and I'm referring to that because that's what it is. It doesn't make any sense. You know it, I know it, we both know it, that doing the right thing is doing the right thing, and anything else is not the right thing. And again, if you get stuck, and you're the problem is, the only reason you're stuck is you don't want to give up the money. Well, I'm going to call that greed. Or if it's not greed and you need the money so badly, goodness, unfortunately, that's not a way to keep the money. It's not a good way to make money. Causing grief and emotional stress to other people because it's causing you emotional stress, just refund the money. You know what? Because ultimately somebody else will buy whatever that item is. Saying no is saying no. It doesn't matter whether it's a business transaction or personal relationship. As soon as somebody says no, well, when it's your spouse, your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, as soon as you say no, what happens? The difference is, it's behind a screen and people are typing words. And they send that email over. Click. I'm mad. I'm the buyer. Don't treat me this way. It's all the same. Say no to your kids. Say no to your wife. Say no to your husband. Do they just go, okay? No. Typically, that gets followed up by, an hour of nightmare worth of arguing. Was there another way to handle it? That's the question. So it doesn't matter whether it's business or personal relationships. No. It seems very final to me. And it doesn't leave any room for any kind of negotiation. And just always my personal thought on if you can avoid using the word no, I would try to do that if I were you. I try very hard. Because maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm one in, 350 million people that when I use the word no, typically it doesn't work out well for me. About 99.9% of the time. There's like 0.0110001 that it worked out. Once I said no and it was okay. Without any pushback whatsoever. Figuring out another way to answer a question without using no. And I know I'm really hung up on this because I see it so much. I see I've tried so hard, and no matter what I do, I'm told no. Right? So that statement. I've tried so hard, and no matter what I do, I'm told no. I worked hard at creating a listing. I put it up on eBay, and now the buyer doesn't want it after I sold it to them. And I know if they don't want it, and so if I say no, well, you know what the repercussions are. They're going to file a case against you. You take the same statement. I've tried so hard, and no matter what I do, I'm told no. I've disappointed my husband, my wife. Seeing how no is followed by the word disappointment. Because I don't know about you, but I've never said no and then had somebody go, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you for saying no. Typically the people that are telling me they're proud of me for saying no, it's on this side of me, and they're not the ones that I just said no to. So if I go home and I'm like, son, no, you can't have that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't watch that. My child doesn't look at me and go, Dad, I'm so proud of you for telling me I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't have it. Whatever it is, right? My wife's like, hey, I'm going to go do X. And I'm like, no. Oh, honey, thank you so much for stopping me from doing that. I would love that for that to happen. So I believe there's another way, something to believe in. There is another way. You have to practice it. I have to practice it, and I'm still not good at it. I'm Dave. I'll see you later.